Hello and welcome everybody to the Wardrobe Podcast. I'm your host, NewPants, or Will, as everyone else will refer to me in this podcast. Today, I am joined by my good and longtime friends, Gavin,
What's up?
Brandon,
across the room right now, but I.
and Colin.
Hello.
And so, basically, today's podcast, we're going to be talking about our history, how we all met, what stories and whatnot, what's going on now in our future. And unless you guys are very content with watching this beautiful still JPEG image of a wardrobe I found on Google, there is also a audio only version available on Spotify for those of you who, you're working or chilling or gaming or pushing carts in a Randall's parking lot. You can listen to the podcast right here, right now.
Time
So
for an ad break.
time for an ad break. So let's just go right into it. But yeah, Spotify, it's there, and yeah. So let's just hop right into it. So history, we've all known each other for a relatively long time. Me and Colin have known each other almost 10 years, maybe 10 years. I
Uh,
can't quite remember.
Around 10 years, yeah.
So and then I met
I
Gavin and
I would like
Brandon.
yeah, I would like to say that I've only known all of you for 3 years maximum, so I don't consider that exactly a long time. So
Well, I consider it a long time considering how close friends we've all become
yeah.
in that short period of time. But me and Colin, we go back quite a ways. Before we even went to school together, even it was
Yeah,
me
you
and
were infants together.
yeah, we were practically infants together. Me and Colin met back in like kindergarten or first grade in Cub Scouts, because Colin's mom was the was our den leader or pack leader, whatever it was called,
No,
and
no.
she wasn't.
No, it's just the Weeblos.
Oh, it was just for Weeblos. Okay, but yeah, me and Colin have known each other since the old Cub Scout days. Though I can't really, to be quite frank, I don't remember much of the Cub Scout days, considering like you know that was such a long time ago. I only really remember meeting like you and a few other select people that I really don't talk to anymore all that much, which is kind of sad. But yeah, me and Colin, we've known each other for almost 10 years. When we didn't You went to Ferguson, right? What were you saying? Oh, yeah, we both I don't think we had any classes together though. But yeah, me and Colin, we went to Ferguson. We were still in scouts together. And then middle school hit. We were both finally, well, actually, no. I don't think we were in a class together until like 7th grade because of band. And speaking of which, y'all are going to hear band quite a bit on this podcast because that's really how we all became friends, is because of band. We are band nerds. Humongous band nerds.
Mega nerds.
Mega nerds.
Band geeks, as SpongeBob would call it.
Sweet. Okay.
Alright, no. Alright.
Yeah. And I can't like I remember quite a bit from middle school. Like I mean Colin and I, met Hayden Sperling. Well, actually, I've known Hayden because he's quite literally my next door neighbor. Well, I don't know about now. I don't know where he's living right now, but yeah. And then let's fast forward a little bit to high school, freshman year. Band camp starting out. We literally none of us, except maybe me and Colin, every once in a while, none of us like even really talked to each other until like what was it, midway through, like after the first semester. I think it was
Yeah, it
after the
was
first.
about the second
It was
semester.
about the second semester that we all really started talking to each other and just like interacting with each other more often.
Yeah, we had no one else to talk to.
We had no one else to talk to but ourselves.
And I still do that.
That's true. And then like a lot of our connections are basically just because of band. Like I remember like all the people in the Discord server, like we all like Dylan and Steven and Nick. Like I think Brandon was the one to introduce us, or just like because like you were already friends with them before. Basically the same thing, right? Because you were all in scouts together, weren't you?
I don't think Gavin was in Scouts.
Well,
No, he
the other
did
one,
Cub Scouts.
I did do Cub Scouts, but not with you guys.
Yeah, but like I meant like more like the group that I just mentioned, like all of them. We met all of them because you had prior connections, and
Mm.
yeah, and there we go. So going into like we've already gone over like how we all met. So what do you? So like going into like the topic of band, what do y'all think is like the biggest thing that stands out? Like, what is your favorite experience from band?
Like memory,
Yeah,
or
like a memory, like a contest, trips, or just like outside of
well,
band, just like being
my
friends.
I mean, my favorite day from band ever was the day when I got the entire field to do the Macarena. But
I remember that. I remember that.
oh
But
yeah, and you have a fun history with the Macarena, don't you, Will?
I think everyone does.
everyone does, but mine is especially different. So context, because we just dug down that rabbit hole. I ripped my pants doing the Macarena at a band banquet.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's right, you weren't there, Colin. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened at that band banquet. You should really come if we have one next year or this year because of quarantine.
Yeah, Will's gonna rip his pants again. You bet.
Yeah,
You want to see this?
yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna want to see that.
I'm gonna rip more than just the pants, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this time during the truffle shuffle.
The truffle shuffle.
Purple shuffle.
Truffle shuffle. But yeah, so it is like I heard Gavin gave us a good memory. Anyone else have any good stories from like band that they want to talk about?
Well, it's not a good memory. It kind of scared me at first, but you guys know, I was running out, I guess, to the field for some sort of set or exercise,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna like name drop the guy, but he doesn't like the Mickey Mouse voice. So what I did is I went up, well, close enough to him, and I said, "Oh boy!" And he swings his clarinet, almost hitting my head, and he's just breathing hard, like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay."
I I was thinking of a different person, but when you said clarinet, I was like, oh, I know who it is.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that day. That
That was I don't even remember that happening. The only
that was funny. 'Cause you pissed him off so much, and I think it was partially my fault because I'm like, oh, this is funny. I want to keep seeing you do this over and over and over again. So my apologies for pushing you into doing that. Maybe I don't know. That was 2 years ago, but still, that was
I think it's funny now.
yeah. I think that was funny then.
this has become more of just us telling us this is forgiving each other for our sins. But going like I have a lot of good experiences with band. I can't even begin to name them all.
Well, begin to name them all.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start with like the one that's the most fresh in my mind, I guess. I don't know why this is fresh in my mind because we didn't honestly do very much on this trip. The Corpus trip, where we where y'all three all slept in the same room together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just I just like the trip a lot because of how much like freedom. Well, I wouldn't. It wasn't necessarily like freedom because we couldn't just do whatever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah, we had handcuffs on the whole time.
I mean, yeah, but how we had pretty much good freedom throughout the most of it. We
Yeah.
just, we were able to do whatever we wanted inside of the rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we decided to make the worst of the trip and just play video games the whole time.
Yeah. That's.
Garlic bread.
I mean,
Fuck the beach.
fuck the. I mean, you were afraid of the ocean, and I remember
Okay, all right.
we spent an entire.
I
day-
tried helping him.
You did help
But-
me. Thank you. You got me into the ocean. I was out there for a good 30 minutes, like Good. Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome.
Trust me, I probably would have been way worse on the ski trip.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of sad that we didn't. I mean, of course there's nothing we could have done about it, but I am sad we didn't get to do the.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that was going to be like an out of state trip, right?
Yeah.
I
so that's-
think this upcoming one, like this school year, will be an out of state one as well because it got canceled.
To,
that's
like,
my
make up
hopes,
for it.
but then I realized the other issue is that he wants for the people that chose to use the credit from the thing, he's probably going to choose something with that same travel company. So
I-
it's gonna be
Probably.
it's
I
gonna be
really
very
hope
limited.
not. I really hope not.
Well, I hope so, so we could use the $900 that I spent on that trip and not waste it.
I mean, yeah, but then again, getting everything set up with that travel company was like it was just such a chore.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I like that money that I.
I mean, I do too. I literally that was money that I took out of my own. Like I literally worked. I didn't have a job at that point because I didn't get a job
Mhm.
till quarantine. More on that later. But that was money I earned from like just doing chores and like mowing my grandpa's lawn,
Yeah,
and then it's just
but
like to have it all just like go away and not even get the full cut back that
yeah.
I spent on it kind of blows.
So it'll probably turn out being the same company this time, just so we can get the credit back. But I'm still crossing my fingers that we get Disney Trip Part 2.
I do too.
I
I would
would-
I
love
would
to go
wish
back to
that.
Disney.
Or like Universal would be fun as well.
Yeah, either or.
I
You
mean,
know,
any kind
I
of park like that would be fun to go to.
oh no, just those two, not
Okay,
Six
maybe just
Flags.
those two. Maybe just those two. I've never actually been to Universal before, so that I think the orchestra
It's just as good.
I think the orchestra. I think Steven went to. Did they go to Universal? Or did their trip get canceled?
Their trip got canceled. Their trip was supposed to be after ours.
Damn. Okay.
Yep, tough
Nobody.
luck. No,
Nobody
I would
gets the trip.
actually. I went to Disney World 3 days before it closed.
You
So
did. You did.
it's not even open yet. So I was one of the last people to ever go to Disney World.
I thought it opened.
Big
Is it
flex.
still closed?
It's
I
opening
thought
in
it-
July.
I thought it opened just for.
Universal
man.
just opened
But
for a small amount.
Disney opens in July.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, not that I'm going. I mean, I'm already leaving for Colorado on Thursday.
Ashley, wait, hold on, Will.
What?
You're going where?
I'm going to Colorado
I'm going to Colorado
this week.
this Thursday.
I'm going. What the? What the hell?
Some
Hey,
weird
wait, where are
shit.
you
Oh.
going? Where are you going?
At
Hey,
Estes
Colin.
Park.
Hey, Colin,
literally,
I'm
like, 30
going
minutes
to
away.
to my home.
Damn. All right. Well, I'll
Are
see you
you
there.
home
Yeah, I'll see you
too?
in
Wait,
Yeah,
I can't
I'll
wait
see
to
you there.
All right.
Wait,
Let's do this back onto the. Let's get this back on. I mean, that was a funny
That was
realization
funny. That was a
mid
funny
podcast,
coincidence.
but
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, back on like trips. I mean, I would love to go back to Disney. This like as our
that was one of the most fun things I've ever done.
yeah.
It was always a dream of mine since I was very young to go to Disney World with people that weren't my family, because I feel like that would be super fun. And which it was. I had so much fun on that trip, and I just, I want that again. I could feel the breeze,
The breeze.
Feel it in my air.
I mean, the breeze that is like non-existent in some of the rides.
my 600-pound life.
Yes. All of the out of context jokes.
Yeah.
What was the man's name?
I don't remember, but he got his like meat slabs
Oh,
or
I
whatever.
remember
I don't.
that.
Fat.
Wait, Will, you weren't in our room on the Disney trip.
Oh fuck. Well, I just remember y'all telling me that. Wait, no, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember y'all telling me that. I also remember like y'all sent. I think it was like whenever I was with when I was with Chris and them for the day.
Mhm.
Y'all sent me a video of freaking Jewel assaulting Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on the ground. He was on top of me.
It's so it was, yeah. Those nights too. The nights are just as fun as the days at the
Yeah, 'cause
parks.
we just all we just all went full tard mode.
dicked around. No, remember the time we were all running from Jewel and hiding in our rooms.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
me,
yeah.
we were
me and Brandon went into the hall, and around the corner, Connor just jumped out, and we
through the window.
Yo, I
we
remember.
just scream at the top of our lungs, like,
No, we
"Holy
all-
shit!"
We all hid across the hotel.
Yeah, no, you guys did. No, me and Brandon bunkered down.
I remember like we were at that sports hotel. I remember like trying to climb into the big the big football helmet that was like in the middle of the field,
Ah,
Oh,
but I was too
Oh.
fat to fit through.
Yeah. No, it's a stair. It was a staircase, wasn't it?
I think it was. I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
they have those like emergency staircases. I know.
emergency
I was there a couple months ago. Speaking of which, I think they missed the chance to put us in the All Star Music rooms. Like that would have made much
Yeah,
more
that would have
sense.
made perfect sense at the time.
mhm.
But no, we had the sports one.
It was still a good hotel.
Yeah,
Like,
it
the,
was
like-
good. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Like you
for
said-
I mean for a bunch of kids, yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, definitely. But like going back to like the nights being just like holy shit, those nights were so. I can't remember if it was the second to last or the last night that we were there. But like everybody, and I mean literally everybody in the low brass section, I think a couple other people built lightsabers.
That was the second to last night.
Yeah, we all built lightsabers, and then we all recreated the "all women are queen."
Yeah.
Shipping
Yes. The
in
old
the
dead memes of
fire.
2 years ago, I guess.
The memes of old.
Yeah, and that was like I remember the nights pretty vividly. The last night we were there in our room, me, Brandon, Connor, and Steven, for some reason, and this is like I barely remember this that much, but I remember we were throwing shit at each other.
Oh
And I
yeah.
really don't remember why. I'm having a hard time understanding what was going on, but I was just like, okay.
Oh, I said something. I was like in the shower. Do you remember? I was in the shower and I said,
You did say something.
"What did I?"
What did you say in the shower, Brand? You said something, and I don't think you meant for us to hear it, but you said it or something. I think you were just making noises in the shower, and we were like, "What the hell is he doing?"
No, wait. Oh no!
It turns
I
out
said.
Brandon was
Oh,
playing with himself
I
in the
said my
shower.
dick is showing.
That's right.
just like just like everybody's just chilling, relaxing. They're just like watching TV or something, and like out of nowhere.
No,
"My
you like
dick is
shouted it.
showing."
You like shouted it, didn't you?
No, the door was open to the bathroom, but I said it at like an average volume, but you guys still
Okay.
heard it.
No,
Like you
Connor was like, "What? What did you say?"
you said it like you were like in a conversation, like, "Huh, my dick is showing."
We're just like, instead we're watching the 600-pound life, and then all I hear is my dick is showing. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh wait a minute.
I
But, like,
remember we could also we could hear each other through the walls sometimes.
we did.
And the last night we were knocking on the walls, and you guys were knocking back.
me
Yeah.
and Jewel and another person that I will not name.
Yes. Ew. Um.
Oh yeah.
I think my room experiences would have been better if like Matthew and Will Cunningham actually did. I think Will Cunningham
Yeah,
was on that trip.
that
If
was
Matthew and Will
before.
Cunningham stayed in our room because me and Jewel
Yeah.
basically got cucked.
Yeah, you guys did. You got pranked. I don't know why they didn't want to stay. Well, Matthew makes sense because none of us had ever talked to Matthew at that point.
I think Matthew was
And
really
he was
only friends with
kinda-
like the seniors at the time.
Yeah, he was only friends with the other saxophone players, and I guess apparently Hunter.
Yeah.
And then Will Cunningham only was friends with his brothers, so I think that's who he roomed with.
I wish that was me on the trip.
Dang, all right.
Not in the way that
Oh.
not in the way that Will Cunningham and Everett are.
We're saying aw because we left him behind.
Yeah.
Who, James?
No, me and Brandon. We were in a room without you.
Oh yeah, you guys did leave me behind. I'm still to this day I'm still pretty salty about that.
But hey,
Oh,
But yeah, it
I,
made sense. Y'all
I
were
just
already
wanted to
friends.
spoon Brandon. All right.
yeah. I forgot I elbowed you in the back.
No, you kicked me in the back. It
Oh, I
wasn't
kicked you?
elbowing. You were sideways in the bed and like freaking. Yeah, you were like karate kicking me in the back in the middle of sleep. I had such trouble sleeping because you moved around so much.
Yeah, I do like gymnastics in my sleep for some reason. Sometimes I wake up on the other side of the bed and I don't know why.
Same here. Like a
It
couple
was
days
it
ago.
was on the Corpus trip whenever you elbowed me. It was
Yeah.
better, but it wasn't much better.
So, Brandon, I'm the exact same way. Like a couple days ago, my mom came into my room to wake me up, and she said, "Will one like the rest of your body was fine, but the other half of your body was like halfway off the bed, and your leg looked like you were about to stand up." Must have been one whack ass dream I was having.
Yeah.
But like, I just remembered this because like my room at Disney, it like because like we had the two people that I shall not name.
Uh-huh.
One of them would refuse to have anybody sleep in the bed with him, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
So
he's no he was like ultimate no homo.
yeah,
Yeah.
but so like to solve this problem, me and Jewel called room service and like, okay, we need like a shit ton of pillows and blankets in here right now. No, I didn't exactly say that. I just like I was just saying like, hey, we just need a few pillows and blankets in here because we got so we have someone sleeping on the floor because they're not gonna sleep on in the bed. And they're like, okay. 20 minutes pass, and this guy comes by with this like freaking cart stacked higher than the cart should be of pillows and blankets. And I remember
He's
like
like, I got you, fam.
yeah, we just set it all in the bed and like we all just looked at each other and we all just started throwing all the pillows and blankets everywhere.
Ah,
It
yes.
was great.
Children.
We are children.
Yeah, there was a quality of life difference between our two rooms.
Yeah.
While you had sleeping issues, we had a giant gift basket of goodies.
Oh yeah, we did.
That's when I
Still have
remember
the picture for it. Oh my god, that thing was amazing.
I think I remember like y'all came up to me and Jules like, "Do y'all want some of these snacks? Cause we can't eat all this."
Yeah, well, what was supposed to happen is that they were supposed. Apparently, Steven told us they were supposed to get there on day one, but they had issues bringing them, so they came in on day 3 or 4. So we basically just had to devour them because that was like the last night. That was our last night there.
And
So we
like at
had to do
10
our best to get them down. And I've packed like so many of them into my suitcase to bring them home.
oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
the jelly beans. I came home with 5 like huge bags of Star Wars jelly beans.
I remember you calling me at like 10 o'clock at night, and like everyone else in my room was asleep, and I was just like, and you were just like, "Hey, you want these snacks?
Yeah.
You want those
You want
snacks?
them snacks?"
I mean, I didn't really want to give them up, but there was like popcorn and stuff, and I'm not a big fan of popcorn, so you could have the trash.
That's right, you did give me all the popcorn because that's the only thing I
Exactly.
eat.
It's the only thing I didn't like.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'd say the only like I say the only thing we kind of messed up on the days, like, cause we of course we had fun going on all the rides and whatnot, and for some reason we couldn't. I remember we couldn't get Fast Pass set up for some reason.
Oh, that was an issue for me. Uh, for some reason, the only way we were able to get fast passes was if I logged all of your tickets into my phone, which is very hard to do.
I figured that much.
Because some of you guys had already put your card into your phone.
Oh, that's right, I
so
did do that.
so I was just like, well, shit.
I remember like the breaking point to where we just said we're not gonna do Fast Pass is that yeah, Gavin, I'm not
Yeah.
giving you my debit card.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I'm just like, I can't do this. I couldn't even figure out how to put my card on my phone, let alone try to unhook your card from your phone and then put it on my phone. It was stuff I did not want to do.
we were
Although some
overwhelmed.
groups were able to do it, so props to them.
Yeah, I think James's group was actually able to pull it off.
Well, James's group was 15 people big.
15 people big and like 90% of
At-
them was girls.
At our lowest point, we had 3 people, which is breaking the
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
rules.
I remember that. Y'all were
Half of the trip, we were breaking rule number 1: have a party of 6 or more.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember, dude. That was on the day that I wanted to just go back into the parks, and like y'all had to go back to the hotel room because y'all didn't have your cards or something.
Oh yeah, me and Gavin like forgot our
No,
card.
I forgot my lunch pass, and Joel forgot his ticket. Brandon, you forgot nothing. You were the only responsible one. I
I
forgot
thought
my.
I forgot something.
No, you came back with us because you had nowhere else to go. I forgot my lunch ticket to buy a meal, and Joel forgot his his straight up
His
ticket.
straight up
Yeah,
ticket
I
to
think
get
you
into
were
the
fine.
park.
Maybe you forgot like something unneeded or something like that, but it wasn't anything big. But that was terrible because I mean that was also the moment when we found the gift basket in the room. We were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh yeah, and Steven wasn't even there to explain it to
Yeah,
you guys.
I was so confused. I'm like, "Guys, what's going on? Why do we have a giant gift basket?" And I'm like, "Joel, do you have a gift basket in your room?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
For the amount of
Uh,
times Jewel got locked out of our hotel room, I swear to God.
but that was all fun because
Y'all had to like
we
make sure none of the parents saw y'all.
yeah, we were dodging the feds. Oh, but Brandon, I found out this interesting fact. That restaurant we went to when we were hiding from the parents,
Oh
that
yeah,
restaurant's permanently closed now. Actually,
really?
the Electric Umbrella was closed early this year to make
With
way
that
for the
picture of me just
yeah
standing there looking.
that picture of you like looking upset while ordering food. Yeah, they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy ride there now, so that restaurant's just full on gone now.
It's
No
dead.
more dodging the feds.
It's dead.
Yeah, sadly.
But yeah,
Um,
I remember like going back to like the day I had to go with Chris because like I just want to be like, you know what? I just want to go back into the parks, and they were going to Epcot, and I was like, yeah. Even though I think we went to Epcot the day before.
yeah, no, that's the thing. We were also in Epcot. I really don't know why we decided to go to Epcot again. I think we
Yeah.
were trying to meet up with Will again or something, or we just didn't know where to go. But we really should have gone to Hollywood
Yeah,
because
y'all.
that was the same day that Hollywood was featured.
Yeah, that was the same day that like Hollywood Studios was like not like
I think
as
maybe we were
packed.
trying to ride something specifically, but I don't remember riding anything
Cause
that
like I
day
think the day that we
other than
went,
the Muppets.
yeah, I think the day we went to Epcot, we had already ridden all like we did Mission Space, we did what's another big ride at Epcot?
Test track,
The Test Track. We did the
Mhm.
Soren,
Soren, and like I think we did another one. I think we did the
Nemo. I
yeah,
don't
we did we did do Nemo.
Uh,
We
know.
did do Nemo.
It's a big blue world.
World.
Yes. Context for that story: we got stuck on the ride for 30 plus minutes with flashlights,
With lightsaber
not
flashlights.
flashlights, flashlights.
We kept looking into like the setup behind
Yeah,
behind it and
we
everything.
just ruined the ride.
We basically did
Joel did the funniest thing where they're like, "Where's Nemo?" And Nemo corner of the screen like chuckling to himself, and then Joel's like shining the flashlight on Nemo, like there he is. That was good
That
shit,
was
but
good
it got
shit.
annoying, especially when we got stuck in at the end of the ride when they started playing that damn "It's a
That
Big Blue
damn
World" song.
song, dude.
We
Oh
got
my
stuck there for like
god.
30 minutes.
That song
That sounds
haunts my
horrifying.
nightmares still.
Yeah,
And I think it was specifically like we got stuck twice. The first time, me, Jewel, and person I shall not name was stuck in the jellyfish section. And me and Jewel just started going fucking insane because we just were like,
oh,
let's
you
go.
remember the Haunted Mansion
Oh
ride?
yeah, we all
I
squeaked
think
like
I wanted to ride next to Gavin or something, but I had to ride next to yeah.
yeah.
oh yeah.
I think on that one, like I barely remember the Magic Kingdom, but I think on that ride I rode with Jewel.
Oh yeah, it was me,
Maybe
you, and Jewel.
no, it was always two to a car. I don't think I ever rode with Will once on that trip. I don't think I ever rode
I
in a
don't
car
think you
with
did.
Will.
That's a lot about our relationship.
I wasn't close to you yet back then.
Yeah.
Jewel was the only person I had for a while, and then Brandon obviously came in and was way better than Jewel. Sorry, Jewel. But like I wasn't friends with Will yet. Really, I mean you were there, and I'm
I
like, oh yeah,
I
you're
kind of just like
cool.
I know Jewel. I'll join this group.
But Jewel was the only person that I knew as well for a while. So that's why I was still friends with him back then. I mean, I'm not very close to him anymore.
My relation, my relationship, like this is off topic, but like my relationship with Jewel right now is like very like weird. Like he
Sexual.
no okay, but he DM'd me the other day. Just a picture of him like playing Smash on another person's house, and he's like, "Will, I have perfected Ganondorf." And it's like, really? You're telling me that of all people?
Yeah, all right, fair enough. You have
Telling
age
me.
connection.
I
But like, does anyone remember the Magic Kingdom at Disney World like that much? All I remember is that I chickened out on Space Mountain, and we spent like 30 minutes building lightsabers.
remember.
Yeah, that was a lot of time
That's
building.
a
Yeah, we spent a
really
lot
long
of
I
time
think
time
the
building.
only people that didn't
Oh,
build a lightsaber was me and Brandon, and I'm just like, oh my
oh,
God.
we did
We did the Buzz Lightyear.
Monsters Inc. Laugh House or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
we did. We did, and they
I
always
won't.
focused on that little black kid at the front of the audience.
I don't remember that. Wait, what happened?
I wanted to submit a joke. I remember the joke. It's what do you call a pile of kittens? A meowton. And they didn't show it, and I got mad at Mike Wazowski.
No, it was the orange Mike Wazowski dude that was telling the jokes. But Brandon, whenever I went back, I tried to get you the number so you would send it the joke, and you didn't see it fast enough. It was so sad. I'm like, Brandon, this is your chance.
Oh, and then they focused at the end this like old grandpa
This old
guy.
grandpa, and then there's also this little black kid that they also kept. I don't know why I remember that detail specifically, but
All I remember, the first time I ever did that ride, they called a dude with a bunch of weird facial hair Chia Head or something like that. And I thought that was hilarious.
Chia Pet,
A Chia Pet.
Chia Pet, yeah.
Chia.
But other than a couple of those, I don't remember Magic Kingdom. I remember running into Isaac and James at the Gaston Tavern,
Yeah,
but I don't remember riding any of the rides.
like I remember.
Okay, I know I almost said Back to the Future. I know Pirates of the Caribbean was closed for us.
Didn't we go on? I think we went on Thunder Mountain, if I remember.
We did ride Thunder Mountain. I remember that line.
Yeah.
I remember the line, not the ride. I remember waiting in that line for like 50 minutes, but it was worth it. We all had fun on that one.
Weren't you scared to go on that?
Actually, that was because that was my first time ever riding it.
Oh no, I'm thinking about Mount
Yeah, you're
Everest.
thinking of
right?
Expedition Everest.
Oh, Expedition
Everest.
Everest. That was the last ride we
That
rode.
was the last one we rode, and we can talk
And
about that.
I was
one.
getting so scared because back then, it's gotten better since then, but I just got so afraid for no reason. Despite the fact that I had ridden Mount Everest 5 times prior, I just get nervous in line. Like the anxiety just like stabs me hard, and I start like chickening out. Chickening.
Yeah.
Is that the word? All right. Yeah, I just pussy out a lot. It's and I was almost gonna do it there, which would have been terrible, but Jewel for some reason stepped in to comfort me, and I rode next to Jewel on that ride, and we got the best picture ever on that ride together.
All of our faces were basically meme-worthy pictures.
Yeah, sorry, Brandon. We'll
Yeah,
never see your
My
face on
face
that
was
ride.
all the pictures like of Disney World. My face are like cut out, like that group
Oh, yeah.
picture. Freaking who shall not be named got in front of me and blocked my face.
There's a couple good pictures
There's a
of you
couple
out
good
there,
pictures of you
but
there.
they're not flattering pictures.
I
The
think
ones
the
I
best.
took.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's all the ride pictures were just like that's the worst part about it. Since we didn't have the thing connected to our phone,
Yeah.
when we saved all those pictures, we were never able to go back and get them.
Yeah.
And that was so sad as well.
I remember
But-
some of us just like using our phones to take pictures of them. Even
Well,
though
that's why we have very few amount of them.
Yeah.
That's why actually the only one I have is the Mount Everest one.
yeah,
I have a lot of pictures of
I
Disney on
think
my
I have
phone.
the picture where
Yeah.
we went on the dinosaur ride in Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah, go ahead and post that because you told me you didn't have that, and I
No,
asked you, and you
that
said,
was a different picture. I think. I don't know if
"Oh,
I
okay,
don't know
dude,
if
just
I
send me
think
all the Disney pics you have. I want those.
I think
I want those."
I think someone put a bunch of them in in my birthday server.
Oh yeah, no, I did that. I had all the ones that I had, but like that trip was just something that I had been waiting for a long time. Going to Disney World, which is my favorite place in the world, with my friends. That was just a dream come true, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I would love to now I think the day that I mean I love you guys and all, but and during that trip, I think my favorite day was whenever I was with Chris and his group for the day.
Aw.
Nothing against you guys. I
Aw.
definitely had a great time with you guys. But I think I just remember so much from their group because before I was really close friends with except maybe Colin with any of you guys here. I was really only close friends with Chris Leva, his group of friends.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, that's how it worked. But
But now that
but
now that we're seniors this year,
yeah,
that'll
if
be
we had
us.
a Disney trip
Oh,
this
I
year, that
found
would
it.
be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Did you find something, Brandon? Okay, moving on.
Yeah, but that's a great picture, Brandon.
I look
Um,
like Daniel.
yeah, and Jules high as hell. But if we had a Disney trip this year with all the people that we're friends with now, our group would be massive for one.
Oh yeah, it would be,
And we
no
would probably
doubt.
have the most fun we have ever had in our entire damn lives.
That would
Dude,
that
I'm just sad that it was our freshman year and not any time later because we didn't have Neum or John back then.
we didn't have Wilbur.
Colin didn't exist.
We didn't have
Uh,
Matthew or Arissa or any of them
just nobody. It was just us. Really, when it boiled down to it, there was like five of us.
in that group.
Yeah, there was me, Brandon, Will, Jewel, and Steven.
Steven.
And Steven wasn't there for half of it because he was in orchestra. And then Will, you abandoned us once.
At
So
Pandora, right?
no, you will abandon us at Epcot.
At Epcot,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you're right.
No, I had to leave you guys at Pandora because
Because you were on a different
my
flight.
plane left 2 hours early, and I'm still pissed off about it. But I got even with you guys because you guys had to wait for Joel taking massive shit.
Okay, I'd like to say that. Literally, it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter that we had more time in the park. We literally spent 2 hours waiting for Jewel to take
The last 2 hours of the trip
was for
was
him to
waiting
take
for
two
Joel to take a
massive
shit.
shits, and all we had time for was to go get lunch, and we didn't even get to finish our lunch.
Didn't
You
we
guys,
go to
yeah,
Hollywood?
you guys went to
Yeah, we went to
Hollywood
Hollywood
and
Studios
basically got stuck at the entrance because you couldn't
because
get further.
yeah, because Jewel had to take a shit.
You guys
Don't
could
worry,
have rode in anything.
this keeps going. It keeps going after that because Jewel apparently had to take a shit on the plane.
Yeah, he did.
Poor airline passengers.
I was like, I had to pee, so I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till we get back to Houston. And that was horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, if we went to Disney trip with our current group of friends right now, our group would be freaking massive.
We,
let's count the people that would be in our group out of me. So it'd be me.
well, are we doing orchestra and band or just band?
Let's just stick with band for now.
All right. So there's let's say everyone has the ability to, and like no one is financially
Okay, so
jeopardized.
all right,
Kevin.
so it'd be
Kevin.
me, Gavin, Brandon, Colin, Matthew, fuck, I just said Matthew twice.
Kevin, Neum, John, Wilbur.
Wilbur, Orissa, did I already say Connor?
You didn't say Connor.
Okay, Connor. Who else would be in our group? Caden, if he were able to go.
Scott.
Scott.
Andre.
Andre Johnson.
Anyone else I'm forgetting?
I know
probably a bit.
Thomas and Isaac wouldn't be with us.
Yeah, they'd be with James.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Sam.
And then, random those guys.
And then anyone else, anyone else that comes into band next year, that's cool.
Yeah,
But like that's
which
already,
will be
that's almost
a less number, I think.
But that already adds up to 15 people.
Damn, yeah.
Our group would be massive, and I don't even think we'd even be allowed to have a group that big.
And hell, I mean, we could incorporate people like Thomas Creedon.
That's true.
Or
Marco.
What's his face? Oh, am I forgetting his name?
Christian
Polo. Yeah.
Polo, Marco Polo.
Marco Polo.
But yeah,
and then if we had orchestra, we'd have people like Steven.
Steven and Nick.
Nick, yeah. And that's it. But, I mean, hell, we've grown a lot since then, which is why it hurts that the Disney trip was earlier, not now.
Yeah. Imagine a Disney trip now, but like with our group of people, but like freshman year, like just say everybody that's in our friend group now that wasn't that wasn't there freshman year is there now. Like we were seniors at that point.
Yeah.
Like it would probably be like a much fresher experience in our minds.
Well, yeah, that's how time works. But yeah,
time.
But yeah, just to think about it. Oh yeah, Christian Hernandez. Oops, we forgot about him.
I don't know why that doesn't surprise me, but at the same time it does.
Yeah,
I'm in a weird lingo. But yeah, I just realized we just spent the last 20 minutes talking about our Disney trip.
Oh, the Disney trip was a lot of fun, and it's a lot of things to remember. That was the moment when I'm like, all right, I think I have a group of friends now. I did it. It's only taken me 9 months.
We should talk more about the Corpus trip.
Yeah.
The Corpus trip was a very different trip because it was less exciting, but very chill.
Yeah.
And very independent. Like no scheduling involved. Like we were allowed to buy our own groceries. That was the weirdest thing to me. That we had to buy our own groceries.
That was fun going to HEB and just running around.
It almost felt like a freaking game show where like you had to buy as much food as you possibly could.
It felt so weird because it was like at nighttime.
Yeah, we raped an HEB at midnight.
And like we all had like I would always have like Everett or Will Cunningham on the phone as we were all running around. It's like, have y'all gotten this yet? Have y'all gotten this yet?
No. I remember him sending us the grab things and then telling us he already got them.
Yeah, he got grabbed everything. They told us to grab. I was like, bruh.
All we had to do was just grab.
It was good.
But then they forgot things that they were supposed to get.
Yeah, and then we had to go back into the store and find it, and that was a massive HEB.
Dude, I remember seeing The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to buy this.
Nope.
But don't forget, we got the apron.
That's right.
My apron.
Still missing to this day.
I don't know where it went.
I got my.
Okay, I'll tell you this. The most I remember about the apron, I'll put a picture of it up on screen for anyone watching on YouTube. But like, the last time I remember using that apron, I gave it to Brandon, and then that's it. I don't remember what happened after that.
All I have a picture is of Colin wearing it.
I have a picture of Will wearing it.
Yeah, that was when I was making those dessert quesadillas, which were the bomb.
Okay. I didn't eat any. I feel left out.
Everyone else had one. What
if it's in that condo?
And the person living in the condo is like, "Oh look,
it's a part of it now." We go back. It was like let's say like people Neum goes there like after we graduate or something like that, and he just finds it there like, "Oh, this is cool."
And he wears it, and we all was like, "There's the apron." But I remember like after that cooking competition. By the way, I loved that cooking competition because every house.
I didn't because we just sat upstairs.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Everett was like just sit up there and be quiet.
Oh, yeah,
It's just
even,
like-
Yeah.
even when I
Yeah.
fucking cooked the food.
the worst part about that trip was I probably shouldn't have said the name at all, but Tweedledee and Tweedledum made it very annoying.
Yeah, Everett and
Yeah, and of course they had to take the
The
big
master
bedroom
bedroom.
and stuff like that. It was just like,
Yeah. All they said was seniority, because me and Gavin were gonna have that room.
yeah,
That's
And
we,
then
and
they're
we
like,
got them to agree on it,
Yeah.
and they took it anyways. And then
Yeah,
we're
that
like,
was,
well, crap, I guess we'll take another bedroom. And then the other Tweedledee, and then I think it
Tweedledum.
was Kevin.
Well, Kevin slept on the floor. Kevin slept on the floor.
Who was in that room that Kevin slept in, other than Morale?
I mean, it was Zach Courtney.
Got it.
and
That's who it was.
Euphonium Senior that I'm not going to name.
Yeah.
You just named him.
No, not
Oof.
Zach. Zach plays tuba. He's fine. He's cool. I might actually have him on the podcast one day.
But yeah,
And then there was me and Liam.
you guys were able to get a bed. Me and Brandon had to sleep downstairs on the couch, and Colin slept.
No,
slept
the
next to
good
us.
thing about that, we got a TV.
That's
We
true.
did get it. Well, so did
No,
they.
we,
Did they.
Connor and Will.
dude, we watched the whole entirety of Love, Death, Robots.
That was
We
weird. That was really
did do
weird.
that. We all watched it. Most of us watched
Yeah,
it for the first
everybody-
time.
Everybody
Kevin
in the
was
room.
afraid of the show. It was a time.
I remember that 'cause everybody in the condo, like even person I shall not name, was like everybody, like literally
yeah,
everyone. in the
all
condo
12 of us were sitting there
was
watching
sitting
the
there
show.
watching the show.
Kevin was hiding his eyes when nudity showed up, but
Well, everyone else was
How
like,
about the other nudity in the condo?
yes, he who shall not close the door.
Can we not?
Twice.
Can we not talk about this, please? Come on.
I
mean, I
think my
I
dick
know-
is showing.
I know we've already talked about, like, Brandon saying my dick is showing in the shower, but can we not go there? Can we not?
All right.
Yes. Let's just say that one of the people in this call, who may or may not be offended by the topic right now, does not know how to properly close a door as they are getting fully naked in the middle of the room.
Okay, moving
No,
on.
maybe.
Yeah,
One of the 3 rooms in the house, mind you. It was a very small house, and he
Yeah.
decided to get fully naked in the room.
hey guys, I like bread.
I like.
No,
Bread?
fucking garlic.
Bread?
Oh my god, the fucking.
Oh
garlic bread.
yeah.
Damn garlic. bread.
Colin, that's before I got to know you. All I knew is that you apparently stole bread, but apparently everyone agreed to it, and I'm just like, oh, okay, if everyone agreed to it, it's
You know,
fine.
now that I'm
Originally,
looking back at
about
that,
everyone was in the
okay,
living
Colin,
room.
I just
in
want to say
Smash.
something. I just want to say something right now. I formally apologize for that because I too was one of the people that agreed to it, and then I completely.
Well, I
forgot
mean,
about
like
it.
hell, what happened was Colin asked it when none of us were actually paying attention.
That's
So
true.
basically,
No,
just like my dad, whenever I say I love you, we all just nodded and said, yeah.
Well,
Whoa. Okay.
the thing is, people actually were paying
Okay.
attention though.
Some people were, not everyone, especially not me.
Yeah, and Everett was not paying attention
Yeah.
most significantly
Yeah,
because
the
he got
Yeah,
furious.
he got furious. Like I eventually calmed down a little bit, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go back to cooking y'all dinner. The dinner that was literally supposed to be started 2 hours earlier. I want to point that out.
Well, I remember most of the nights we had like pizza or something like that.
Well, the nights that we did do cooking, I literally did all of the only thing ever did.
Yeah,
cooking
you
was
you
make-
were the mom of the house.
Yeah, only thing ever did was make enchiladas. I did literally everything else.
Yes.
Because I was the only person who knew how to cook.
Well, hold on. I know how to cook. I just didn't feel like it.
We actually had cooks in the house, and everyone was just.
I
lazy.
took culinary classes.
Okay,
I didn't take any, but I know how
Yeah.
to. So
but going.
Yeah,
moving.
I know how to cook corn dogs in the
I
microwave.
watched the Great British Baking Show.
I watched
I am
Gordon
a
Ramsay.
top-notch
I know how to
chef.
cook.
I watched Kitchen Nightmares. I could cook just like them.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that we spent most of that trip just playing video games.
Smashing, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
fun, and I think
But
even
that was whenever Joker came out, so we were all very hyped.
yeah, and I remember like even Mr.
Oh, and then the
Simon.
directors came in.
Yeah, the
and they played
directors
with
all.
Oh
us.
Yeah,
yeah,
the directors
Mr.
played with that.
Simone and
Simon and Coleman played.
Norwood. Norwood. It was
Yeah, oh
Norwood,
yeah,
not
it
Coleman.
was Simon and Norwood.
And
Simon and
I
Norwood
won.
played.
I won that battle. Just so everyone knows this, I beat Mr. Simon, who I think Mr. Simon got second place in that battle, if I remember correctly.
I think I got cucked. I think I got cucked all the games we were
I
playing.
think
with
you got
Simon.
cucked by Brandon playing Daisy.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Brandon playing
yeah.
Daisy and just like hitting side
That's
B at the
when
worst
Brandon
time.
discovered Daisy.
That's when Brandon discovered the B button.
And that's whenever I discovered Little Mac. Mm-mm.
The main still to this day. You know, we'll
Correct.
probably have another podcast talking about Nintendo stuff, but
Yeah.
all right. So we spent quite a while, but like that. Okay, sorry. We'll just a little bit longer on the Corpus thing. I still remember like a lot. Like I remember when during the cooking competition awards, like as soon as like all the awards finished, like everyone in James's condo jumped in the pool.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
yeah.
and that's
that
how
was
James's
weird.
phone. That's how James's phone got broken because he forgot it was in his pocket.
Because James is smelly,
Ja-
stupid.
But I also remember at the pool we did cannonball competition and we were doing it so much that the waves from the water was literally going up and splashing people like 5 feet away from the pool,
Yeah, I was standing very far away.
and you still got splashed.
Yeah. Also, that was about the point where I was very self-conscious about getting in the pool, and I'm not exactly sure why I was so self-conscious, but I was just like, I don't really feel like
I
getting
mean,
in the
we
pool.
all know the reason why we went to the pool now. All right, moving
It's
on.
because it wasn't the beach.
Well, it wasn't
I
the
was
beach, and
afraid of the beach.
moving on.
Uh-huh.
Definitely going to cut this out. All right.
Yeah, I remember the first time some of the other people I was with, I forgot who it was, saw me when I was flying on the water, and they looked at my hand, and they were just mesmerized by it.
Oh, it was one of the teachers, right? It was
I don't think so.
Fincher, I thought, or someone. I remember that. I could have sworn it was one of the teachers.
Mhm. All right. So
I don't think so.
we've been talking. Yeah,
People are just like,
we spent a lot of time talking about like our trip. Like I'd say like it's like our highlights. Of our careers together,
Yeah, career and
Career.
school.
career in school and whatnot.
But I mean, yeah, the trips are meant to be like the highlights, the getaway points, like the most exciting stuff happened there.
Mhm.
Although definitely a lot of random hilarity ensued
Oh.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember what. Oh, it was the competition where we went to the mall.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
that was
Oh.
But when we were by all the trailers and stuff, and we were eating maybe lunch or something.
Oh, the oranges.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He was throwing oranges over the trailer, and Mr. Simon got so mad.
Yeah, he got so mad. Everyone stopped and was just like, "Ooh,
I think
shit."
we all just like went onto the bus to avoid Mr. Simon's wrath.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Simon, like, when Mr. Simon gets angry, he gets like sometimes scary. So
Yeah.
I just
Scary
avoid
when he's
him.
angry.
I think I necked him afterwards. I went over there and
You
I
did.
just
You
slapped
did.
his neck.
I think it was actually name redacted, but I'll message you the name, Brandon. But yeah, that was just that was an event. But the mall itself, that was something new to me. I'm like, wow, I'm going to the mall with the entirety of the band.
Entire band.
It was someone else, I think.
Okay.
That was where the Coleman pillow came to light.
That's where the Coleman
Yeah.
pillow came.
Hello.
That was also the
Hello.
time when we realized that we were in like a section of the mall and we're like, damn, this is a very small mall. And then we were like, oh wait, there's like an entire other section that we completely forgot about.
Yeah.
Like we only were in like a third of the mall for like most of the time.
Mhm.
And then we're like, oh shit, there's another another 2/3 of the mall. And I was like, ah shit.
There are these
Go
smoothies that they
again.
had there that I loved. They're
Uh-huh.
really
Oh
good.
yeah, I think me and you both went to a smoothie place because like I couldn't get anything because I left my wallet inside of my tuba case.
Yeah.
Because I was like, where can
Very
I use
smart.
Apple Pay?
um,
The
I remember I got lost. I got lost from most of you, but I found Caden and his girlfriend, so I was just hanging out with them for a while, looking at old DS games. That was fun, I
Yeah.
guess. But then I remember Patrick and Joey. Patrick
Oh
wanted
yeah.
shoes, and Joey wouldn't
Joey
let
Oh
is-
him
yeah,
get
I remember
yeah.
that. Joey would
shoes.
not at all let
And we had to like
Patrick
block
go.
him. Like we had to make a
We had to make
wall
a
of.
wall in front of
What
But
all
was
of
then,
the
that?
shoes.
but then a couple of us had like try to sneak Patrick away to the shoe store.
Wait, I remember like it was anytime like we even
Like-
saw a shoe store, like some of us would run up to the entrance and make sure Patrick couldn't get in.
But sometimes like Joey would be on it, but like I would like try to distract Joey and like make Patrick like sneak around to it. But Joey always caught on. And I was like, God damn.
You should get a long piece of cloth and cover him. Say this is just a random old lady.
Ah, yes, good idea.
Damn. Well, we have talked a lot about our memories. It's almost been an hour of recording, and I don't even we didn't even get into like I had like two other things on here. Unless you want to go longer, but I think I'll just
How long has it been?
we're at 56 minutes right now.
Oh, damn. Really?
Yeah, we've
Jesus.
been talking for a while.
Huh. Okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I go ahead and end it here, I
Well,
guess.
okay. So the next podcast, next episode, so to speak, I'll go into the rest of my list, which is present day quarantine in the future. So, thank you everybody for listening. I don't know if these guys will be back, but if the guys in this call right now would like to say anything to like where they can be found on like social media, where can any of these wonderful
Uh,
listeners find you
Follow
guys?
me, Gavin T360, Instagram and Twitter.
All right.
Follow me on twitch.tv/BranManRex.
And he has a Twitter too, so make sure you follow that. Colin, do you have anything to say to the wonderful viewers and listeners? Where they can find you.
Don't look for me.
Yes. All
I'm
right.
under your floorboards.
I'm in your house.
I'm in your closet.
All right.
I'm behind you already.
Yeah.
You
So.
could find me at at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Not a real address, by the way.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, thank you all so much for listening. If y'all want, y'all can go and follow me on Twitter at NewPants0 if you want to. You don't have to. It's not. It's not really.
Yeah, you don't have
You don't
to.
have to. It's not really that big.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to.
Thank you. Thank you all for listening, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.